gonna be like, damn.
I know, right?
Right, like, oh, yeah. Damn, come on, son.
Yo, welcome to Beers Barz.
Your place for rapid fire hip hop discussion and of course great beer.
I am Kamal Kiddo.
OT the Golden Child. Thank y'all for checking out last week's episode. Big shout out to the homeboy DJ Sparks, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Thanks for everybody who checked out, and Eddie P, you know what I'm saying? Young Jamie. Make sure y'all check that joint out. That was episode 137. That was the top 5 rap albums of the decade, along with the top 5 artists of the decade. So if you missed that, go check it out.
What are your top 5? We want to hear what you got to say too.
What are we going to talk about? Well, we are first, or are we going to do the topics first? Or
where are we?
Okay, so today we are at Emmett's Brewing Company. I came here a couple weeks ago with the wife. Really enjoyed the service, really enjoyed the food and the beer. So I thought that, you know what I'm saying, shout out to Josh and Chris. I really enjoyed the food when I was here and talked to Josh when I was here. Next, can we come through, you know what I'm saying?
I'm going to have some of their food today.
Yeah, man. This joint is located 121 West Front Street in Wheaton, Illinois. Right around, you know what I mean? Well, I stay out this way. But they do have a location in Downers Grove. They have a location also in West Dundee and a location in Palatine. So, you know what I'm saying? And I think that they also distribute locally because I believe I saw them in Jewel down the street. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So they do bottle up and can, I believe, you know what I'm saying? Distribute
bottles and cans?
I'm not sure, but I think I've seen some bottles from them, but I know that they do distribute throughout the Chicagoland area. So check out, you know what I'm saying, beer from Emmett's, and go through one of the locations, you know what I'm saying? So what's our topics this week?
So today we'll be doing Roddy Ricch, his new album. Please excuse me for being antisocial.
Yeah.
Free Nationals, Anderson .Paak's crew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Band.
His band, Free Nationals.
Yeah. Self-titled album.
Self-titled album. Is it their debut album?
I think so, yes.
Yeah. Their debut official album. They have like other tapes before this.
Yes.
We just saw that Andre 3000 had a conversation with Rubin.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about that a little bit.
I'm saying everybody always talking about Andre. Walker said that he think he would wash Eminem, you know what I'm saying, in a battle. And then you always have people saying Andre is a GOAT, or no, you can't be a GOAT because he was a blah, blah, blah.
He never had a
It's good to talk about him after he's so open on the podcast recently. We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Last topic.
Biggest surprise of 2019. What is the biggest? What do you think the biggest surprise? What was the biggest surprise for you in 2019?
Today we're going to be drinking Tis the Saison, which I like.
Tis the Saison.
So we are not drinking an IPA today, all right? We are drinking Emmett's Tis the Saison. This joint is a Belgian Saison classic. Belgian Saison marrying fruity flavors and aromas with peppercorn and spice. Dry and light and drinkable.
It's very light.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I had a little, I forgot what they're called, but I taste banana. I don't know. Possibly, I don't know. But definitely popping with some fruity flavors and whatnot.
Very fruity, yeah.
Which I like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. A little sweet, but it's a good beer. Good
man.
Man.
It's very smooth, very easy. You know what I'm saying?
I like beers that are crushable, so if they have these, this might be seasonal though because it is almost Christmas. Yeah. Merry Christmas to you and yours. Exactly. First topic, let's go, man.
Roddy Ricch, please excuse me for being antisocial.
What
are your thoughts?
I like him.
I don't know.
I think he's from the West Coast.
I've heard of Roddy Ricch before. He got to be from Atlanta.
No. No.
He's not.
He's not.
He's not.
No, he is not. Roddy Ricch, I believe, is from LA, man.
No.
How do you feel about the album? I know it has in Atlanta. It's definitely. I know where you're going with it. It's a lot of Future on here, right? A lot of. I know.
Yeah, you want me to go in? Because I got some idea.
Go ahead. Do your thing. Yeah.
So not only does he sound, not that he's influenced by Future.
Yeah.
He sounds like Future.
On a couple of songs.
The very first track.
He's from Compton, California.
Wow.
21 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
The very first track sound like Future. In his tone.
Yeah.
And his inflections
and all that.
Words.
Yeah, damn, we started out the show on a high note.
I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Bro, sound like Future. And then the very next song,
The Box.
Now, first of all, I really like The Box.
The Box is fire.
The Box might be one of the best songs on our album.
Yeah.
But overall, throughout the whole album, it sounds like he's teetering between Future and Thug.
That's true.
In my opinion.
Wow, no.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe I haven't heard him enough to distinguish, but
this is his debut album, though. So.
I immediately hear Future.
The first song is Future.
In the inflection in his words, even. You know what I'm saying? Not even like this. It's like he bit Future.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even in the inflection in his words, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's a lot of busting down holes. You know what I'm saying? As far as content, you know what I'm saying? There's no love. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the thing is, like, this don't sound like. I like what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? I like to see where he's gonna go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know when he started or anything like that to see, like, you know, is this how he always sound? Will he progress? We'll see.
That's fine. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it, man.
Oh, right on. But yeah, like overall, I think it's all right.
Yeah, for sure.
It's kind of the same.
Yeah, it's kind of one note a little bit.
It's kind of one.
I like his tone, even though his tone is very Future-esque. His melodies, I think. Sounds good singing. Like some people do this whole singing.
His hooks are good.
Yeah,
his hooks are good.
I like Start With Me. I like The Box. I like Big Stepper. I like Boom Boom Boom. I like Peter with Meek.
I like the Meek joint.
And I like War Baby. So
I like War Baby too.
People are super high on this album. I'm not super high. I like some of the songs that are on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And mostly what I like his singing voice. You know what I'm saying? He has a good tone and whatnot.
He does. I like Roll the Dice too.
Yeah.
I like Roll the Dice too.
Yeah.
I do like High Fashion with Mustard. I do like High Fashion.
That's a nice little popping song. Yeah.
Yeah. Overall, though, I think that what's interesting about him as an artist is that because he sounds like Future and Thug, and Future and Thug sound different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think it's interesting that he is one artist that on one song he plays with his vocals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he sounds like. You know what I'm saying? He's trying different things in one song. He'll rap straight. And then he'll use a voice.
Yeah.
He'll use an interesting, funny voice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On some
different characters and whatnot.
Kendrick type stuff.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I'm saying?
What's dope about this is that you're now starting to see the influences of the people who came out 10 years ago, right? So, Future was my number 5 artist of the decade. And this guy is 21. Meaning that he was probably 10 years old or 11, 12.
Wow.
Listening to Future
10 years ago.
Yeah. Next topic, what we got, man?
Free Nationals. Free Nationals.
Vibes, G.
Oh yeah, all vibes. This joint is all vibes.
Yeah, music. They are a band, so you got the instrumentation and musicality at a top-notch level. You know what I'm saying?
At top-notch level.
Let me go to some of the songs here just to talk about them. I like the Benny Sings joint, the apartment joint. It's like the Ari Lennox in reverse joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like.
Let's see. I like a good amount of the material. So.
I do too. I like Obituaries. I like On Sight. I like Shibuya with Sid.
I like Beauty and Essex with Daniel Caesar, G.
I do too. Yeah, that's a good joint too. Okay, I was surprised by T.I. I wasn't expecting that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
Yep.
The Rivington joint, I wanted to hear Benny, but I'm not mad.
Yeah, I know, right?
You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo!
You know what I'm
I'm not mad. I like the joint, G. I like it. It's smooth.
Yeah.
It's chill.
What genre? It's listed as R&B and soul, and I would agree. This is why we have to do a top 5 rap and a top 5 R&B of the year when it drops.
Next episode.
Yeah, we have to.
We got to.
But if you're looking for like a switch up right now, I would go to this. If you're looking for like, man, I want to listen to something that's different, Free Nationals, you know what I'm saying? Again, if you like Anderson .Paak, this is the people that are kind of behind him, you know what I'm saying, musically and whatnot, right?
So with that in mind, is he a part of their group?
I'm not sure if he's a drummer or not.
Because I know, like Malibu is Free National, even though other people produced on it. The live stuff, I think, was Free National.
I would say no, man. I'm not sure if he's a drummer for them or not, but it would make sense. So maybe he is a drummer for them. I don't know.
I know he sings on the Rivington joint.
He does, yeah.
He's on that joint, even though he's not featured. You know what I'm saying? He's on that joint.
Yeah.
But other than that, besides his own joint, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, you know, if he's like in the group or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe not. But it's still, you know what I'm saying? I still believe that it's a good joint, you know.
Good vibes. It's a good album to me.
It's vibes and moods, man.
It's a good album.
So yeah. We moving through. What is our next topic, man?
Moving through.
We might have a shorty here.
Man, G, should we do K Tronada, man? I just saw that.
I listened to it.
So check it out.
Moving.
K Tronada.
Topic that wasn't on even
right,
there.
we about to include it real quick.
Exactly. K Tronada's one is called Bubba. So
I'm
a fan of dude.
I'm becoming a fan. So I didn't hear its first joint. I hear a lot.
99.5%. It's
so I've heard some songs from that because Danielle listened to it. My wife listened to it. You know what I'm saying?
That's my joint, dog.
And I'm surprised because she don't listen to none, and she got it on her like workout.
But she in the house though, right?
She is in the house.
It makes sense.
And dude be on some house vibes.
He does, man.
But he be on some jams. Like, he be jamming.
Yeah.
Like this is not Free National.
Yeah.
This is jamming. Like
he's a DJ, right?
Like this is
electronic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Go DJ joint with Sir's fire. Can I get a Go DJ? What's fire to me? I like the Needed joint featuring Masego, who I checked for.
Oh yeah.
And it goes into Taste, which is Van Jess. And Van Jess opened up for Masego when they was in Chicago last year, and I saw them out north. So, you know what I'm saying? But I like the Caliuchis joint, 10%.
I like that joint.
It's almost hard not to like anything on it because it's just something you throw on.
You throw it on and you just vibe. You just chill out. You know what I'm saying?
2020 coming, Chicago.
Man, G, are we part of the older guard now, man.
Yeah.
We coming up on 40, G. You know what I'm saying? And like, is this the music that we gonna listen to years from now, man? Like we have reviewed Free National, K Tronada, and then Roddy Ricch. You know what I'm saying? And we over here all it's vibes. And Roddy Ricch, we like,
because the thing about it is because with Roddy Ricch, you know what I'm saying?
Is it an age thing or is it
I don't think it's an age thing. I think it's music. I think it's both. We are such astute music listeners, right? We can't help but hear Future and call it out plainly as it is.
Because if we were reviewing Future, I'd be like, Future.
Right.
He got it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, I mean, that's the thing with him, but maybe. But K Tronada, I don't know how old he is, but I mean, young cats I know listen to him. You know what I'm saying? People who are into music. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just our spectrum is so broad.
True. I agree.
Broaden your horizon, people. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, we went into Andre, right?
We are going into Andre.
And he talked about how sometimes you got to listen to stuff that you're not used to from an MC standpoint. But anyhow, Andre, right? Let's talk about that.
So, Andre did an interview with Rick Rubin. Rick Rubin and Malcolm Gladwell, the author, have a podcast called Broken Record.
Yeah, and two other guys too, but I don't know when they come in or whatnot, but
two other guys too. But so Rick Rubin interviewed Andre. They talked about a lot, but the interview that's posted was only an hour. And I like the interview not only because I mean we don't get to hear from Andre a lot.
Yes.
We don't get to hear from him a lot.
Not at all.
But it wasn't an interview that just touched on music, but it touched on the real emotions of a musical artist.
Yes. Yeah.
like real emotions though, not just like what he's doing in music and how did he make those sounds and stuff like that. It touched on, like I felt it sounded very vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? He talked about how, man, everybody want me to do an album, want me to do music, but I ain't really been in that space.
Exactly, and he can't make something happen that he doesn't naturally feel, which is dope as an artist, because you don't want an artist to give you bullshit. You know what I'm saying? He's a real artist, and he's afraid of his music being judged. He's afraid of what people will say regarding how it sounds, because he himself judges the same way. You know what I'm saying? So that was interesting to hear. You know what I'm saying? Him talk about that.
One of the things that was most interesting for me was how he started early. Early on, you know, he was trying to find his voice and all of that. And when they started growing and doing shows and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
You're close to the people, but the bigger you get, the further away you are from the people. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he was talking about wanting to do shows at flea markets. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, because it's so close to the people.
Which is interesting when you think about Ye too.
Yes.
What he's doing right now.
Yes.
Trying to connect back with. Yes. It's been, you know, now his shows are all free and he's walking through the crowd doing all that. But go ahead. Yeah.
Like the idea that, you know, he just started picking up the bass clarinet. Yeah. Right? And we just see in these random videos, but it's like we see it as fans and think that that's cool. And there's some fans that want to be like, yo, that's cool, but get in there and make an album. But I feel that energy of I try to get this across to people all the time. You know what I'm saying? He is a human being too.
Exactly.
He's an artist,
but he's a human being.
Human being. He don't belong to you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You want him to make an album, but bro,
I don't feel
he ain't
right
in
now.
that space. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He ain't in that space. You gotta grow with an artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I just thought it was interesting how, you know what I'm saying, you try to reach a certain level.
Yeah.
And yet you still feel it's not the same as when it was just that small venue.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Further away from the people, because that's a big old stadium.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then Rick Rubin came with the analogy of how when there's an accident and somebody dies and they talk about it on the news.
Yeah.
You feel sad because of that one person. You know what I'm saying? But if it's an earthquake and all these people die, they almost become faceless.
Yeah.
Because it's so many people, it's like it don't affect people as much. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same way when an artist that's performing on a small stage, where you can connect and see people, as opposed to a big stage. And are you connecting as much? You know what I'm saying? I just thought that was interesting.
Yeah, no, that is definitely interesting, man. You know what I'm saying? I think it was a very vulnerable and dope interview to hear him talk right now. You know what I'm saying? About these things at a time where people really people still want to hear from him musically.
For sure.
Do I think it's going to happen? I'm not sure. And if it does, it's going to be way different than what you might want anyway. He might come out with a album playing the clarinet.
Facts. And he talks about how his past success, is almost like a hindrance.
Yeah.
But I see a lot of artists go through that, you know what I'm saying, in the public eye.
Yeah.
They want them to be a certain way, but they not that anymore. Yeah. They've evolved from that, you know what I'm saying? They've transcended that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he got to that point, but it's like, man, maybe I'm nothing. Maybe I'm supposed to do something else. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I did that, but I'm interested in other things. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm not, my past is a hindrance in that way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I thought it was an interesting interview.
It was dope.
For an artist of his caliber to give that perspective. You know
what I'm saying? What's whack though about it is that at the end of the interview, they like, it was more on this interview, him talking about playing in Starbucks and, you know, spirituality. I'm like, bruh, this
Right.
Where's y'all ass at there?
Part 2? What's good? Rick Rubin.
Final topic. And Kamal just doesn't eat. Yeah.
I don't eat pork.
Right. So I'm not just maxing food in front of him and not being generous, all right? Like,
I need to order. See, we doing the show, so they don't want to interrupt us.
Exactly. It's like, just come on.
Hey, man, I want to order the po' boy. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm not being rude, but I am smashing these potato skins, and they only look. So today on Thursdays, I don't know if it's at all of them, potato skins are only 75 cents. Come on, man. I eat 40s for $3.50.
Wow.
Come on now, what I'm doing with my life, dog. Last topic, what we got, man?
Biggest surprise of 2019.
I'm not gonna be typical. I'm not gonna talk about the baby or none of that. I guess I am still typical. Kanye West.
That was shocking.
My biggest surprise. Becoming a full-fledged Christian, putting out a gospel album and then renouncing that he will no longer do the music that we all love, right? You couldn't have told me that was gonna happen. I wouldn't have believed you. Like, get out of here. Really? He gonna put out a gospel album, G, and be on Sunday?
That was a big surprise.
And be on TV with Joel Osteen?
And it might be like doing a tour.
Bruh. Couldn't have told me that. I mean, the baby and Megan, all of them are big this year. That was the worst surprises to me.
I do want to order this po' boy.
Yeah.
But
Your biggest surprise?
dang, man, I was gonna talk. My biggest surprise was really gonna be like the deaths this year, man.
Go ahead. Do your thing. Do your thing.
I looked it up, but I forgot everybody that died.
Yeah.
But they're like young artists this year. You know what I'm saying? That's what surprised me. Like, it kind of hit me the other day. You know what I'm saying? I was in Walgreens.
Was it Lil Peep? Who died? No.
Peep might have died before this year.
Okay. Somebody, one of those guys passed. Hopefully it's not you. XXX did pass away.
Was it this year though?
It might have been earlier this year. Maybe. I don't know. We can look it up though. But go ahead.
It might have been earlier this year. But like Juice WRLD though.
Yeah.
I go to Walgreens and he got a magazine out right now.
Yeah.
He's on the cover of XXL.
He was about to blow up. Anyway.
Solo. He is on the cover.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, bro.
Yeah.
He out of here, G.
Yeah, man. Oh, he died last year. XXX. But go ahead. Yeah.
But it's like, dang, G. He hadn't even.
He was 21 2
He was
weeks ago.
scratching the surface, G. Right. But to know that he got a whole like it kind of hit me like he got a whole magazine out right now that's promoting him, and he's not even here to really like. They didn't put that out. They didn't put that magazine out to like memorialize his death. They just took that picture and was promoting him like he did an interview. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now he's not here, G.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just like, wow, G. That just kind of was crazy to me, man. I mean, and also, you know, to be fair, you know what I'm saying, I had a conversation like a couple nights ago, like literally like 2 nights ago with one of my guys, how, you know what I'm saying, this is the season that people be committing suicide.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And my guy live in DC. And
Ramon?
Yeah, my guy Ramon.
Yeah.
And he was getting on the train to go somewhere. And he had gotten to the train station just like literally like 2 minutes after somebody had committed suicide. Somebody had jumped it. Like, it happens often in Chicago too.
Yeah.
That people always are jumping in front of the train, G.
Yeah.
And that kind of blew my mind a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow. They don't even report that no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, we started to get into the conversation of like just death and enjoying life and the people around you and just life and living.
Look here.
You know what I'm saying? Why you here? And this man, Juice WRLD, and the other young artists that were coming up, you know what I'm saying, whenever they died, you know what I'm saying? But Juice WRLD in particular, because he's the one that I remember this year that passed, you know what I'm saying, recently.
Yeah.
And he has so much promise.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I hadn't even heard a lot of his work, you know what I'm saying? But I start to recognize when other people start to recognize. Certain artists I automatically gravitate to.
Yeah.
But then there's some artists that, you know what, let me see what they own since they popping like that. And he was one of those artists where I'm like, you know what, man, let me see what bro on. You know what I'm saying? And then he dies, dude. And he's 21 years old.
Yeah.
And that just had me thinking about mortality and all that.
Yeah, hey man. I don't even want to. Yeah.
I ain't trying to get heavy.
No. I feel I definitely after that night, I was really messed up for like 2 weeks because.
Oh, true.
You know what I'm saying? Like I had to be asleep for like a half a mile.
You think so?
We on the show. I mean, I fell asleep a couple weeks ago at the wheel driving home. You know what I'm saying? It was late. I was already sleepy, and I was going home and literally fell asleep and ran into a wall. And nothing was hurt except my tires on my car got messed up. And I was thinking like, gee, I could be straight dead. Gee. Like my last time, remember, woke was on Roosevelt, and I hit a wall on Balmoral. That's like almost that O'Hare, G.
Wow.
That's a long way. And it made me just appreciate, like, OT, you got to start appreciating more of what's happening while you're here. That's why I started putting the blocks on my phone as far as, like,
facts.
Not being on my phone a lot because it's like, gee, I could be dead like that. Focus on the present. Tomorrow's a mystery. I could be going any second. You know what I mean? Like, so. Bars. Dang, we just went down a rabbit hole. So, I mean.
We did, but at the same time.
It's necessary, though.
It's necessary. You never know, man. Like, that's the thing. Somebody might see this and be like, I feel y'all. Dude.
Yeah.
This happened to me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man.
We just got deep appreciation to everybody who watch our show. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Emmett. Shout out to everybody who rocking with us.
If you got a top, what's your top 5 for 2019?
Yeah.
That's our next show. We're doing the top 5 rap albums and R&B albums.
Yes.
Of the year of 2019.
Hit our inbox if you want to be a part of this thing we're going to have called Super Friends, where if you want to submit a video to us of what your top 5 rap of the year was, just do that. Hit our inbox on Instagram, and we'll, you know what I'm saying, we can connect, and we'll post it to our IG story and all that kind of stuff, or IGTV. So
yeah, send us videos.
Yeah, we want to know what your top 5 of the year as far as rap. So I can steal y'all list because I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. I have no idea.
True. BEERZ BARZ. Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, all that good stuff.
See y'all after the holidays. You know what I'm saying?
Peace.